Cool. I think it would be a major mistake try to measure the to try to measure the importance of Gauteng as a province to this country, the historical importance, right? Not only the historical importance of the province, but the present day importance and the future, right? Like when you speak of Soweto, when you speak of, the city of gold, when you speak of Pretoria, these are very, very important cities. This is where like a lot of the mines are, right? Gauteng is where a lot of the mines are, right? You extract gold there, you extract diamonds, you extract a lot of the things, right? But I mean, I'm not saying Gauteng is the only province where, mining happens. Of course, there's other provinces where that happens also, but the the importance of Gauteng cannot be measured. The emotional importance, um, the importance just to the country, the importance financially, the importance culturally as well. Culturally, the importance of that province is wow. Like just to have every single tribe in the country in that spot, in that little spot, like that is beautiful, right? That is a beautiful thing, right? To have people from all the tribes of the country just in that melting pot. It's a beautiful thing, to be honest. And I think people overlook that. Some people don't really appreciate that, right? I think people need to appreciate that. I think people need to acknowledge it more. People need to celebrate it more. That this is the essentially the most diverse province in the country, right? In terms of like culturally, right? And that's saying something, right? That's saying something to be the most diverse province in the Rainbow Nation, right? So shout outs to that, right? Gauteng has the most businesses, and it is the province that contributes the most to South Africa's economy. So that is one of the main reasons, like, yo, bro, like, the province cannot fall, bro. Like, that is why people would be, well, that's why people be frustrated sometimes, like, if they speak about infrastructure that's declining, that's in bad shape, like, fix the infrastructure already, bro. Like, you need to fix the infrastructure that's going bad, that's going to waste, right? It needs to be fixed. Yes, I understand the private sector is building, you see the private sector building something always, like, you know, these estate cities and all of those other estates, right? Like even as I've seen that that new mini city that they're building that's close, I think close to Sandton, that they're building down there. I think that's gonna be an amazing addition to Johannesburg. It's gonna be an amazing addition to Johannesburg. So and that will definitely bring more money into the country. That will definitely boost the economy, I believe. So yeah, you have, so that there is a good thing, but the historical infrastructure. There's some historical infrastructure that's declining, and it's sad to see, bro. Like you cannot have that in the richest province, in the most, like, the province that's thriving the most, right? You can't be having that, right? There are 15.8 million inhabitants in Gauteng, right? It's the province that has the most, like, the largest population in the country. And to some, that's hearing that fact, it's surprising. It's like, wow, 15.8 million people in Gauteng, in that province. Like, when you look at the map and you see Gauteng, it's like, yo, okay, 15 million people in that, right? So it be surprising, but it's not really it's not really surprising if you think about it, right? If you're the province that's providing literally like 40%, right? If you're the province that's providing majority of like of the prosperity, right? If you're the province that's providing majority of the goods, then people will flock, because people from every other province, right? People from Northwest, Limpopo, Free State, KZN, Eastern Cape, even Western Cape, even though Western Cape, not so much. Western Cape and KZN, not so much, a little bit. But yeah, when you have people flocking from each or the other provinces, right, to that one province, right? I mean, it's not surprising. But that in itself, that is not a sustainable thing, right? Right. And yes, the importance of the province to the economy cannot be overstated, but it's not a sustainable thing, right? Having people from different provinces like flocking, like every single year, the numbers increase. It's not really sustainable, right? And you add to that 1.1 million are foreign born, so you have people from all over the continent, from Gabon, from Ethiopia, from Angola, from Egypt. You have people from all over the continent going there, going to that province as well. Right? You don't have just South Africans moving from this province to Gauteng. You also have people from other African countries staying there. So it's it's not a sustainable thing, to be honest. It cannot be sustained forever. There needs to be there needs to be people moving to other provinces as well. Other provinces need to be there needs to be a substantial growth, and the municipalities need to do better. They need to stop chowing the money. They need to, like, yo, bro, like, the corruption needs to stop for real. Like, the corruption that is costing this country needs to stop, right? Other provinces need to step up, right? They need to step up. They need to learn from Western Cape and Gauteng. I'm not saying everything is good in these two provinces, but they need to take what's good from these provinces. Western Cape as well. Western Cape is growing too. Western Cape is competing, right? It's Western Cape is, when you look at the statistics, Western Cape is really trying to push Gauteng with those numbers, right? But again, Gauteng, every year they just double the number, right? But Western Cape is coming along too, right? With the Europeans over there and just building. Like I often watch Mayor Gordon Hill Lewis, like the mayor of Cape Town. I see his Instagram posts and he constantly posts the projects that he's building, the different infrastructure that's being built, the different railways, the bus transit that's being built. So they Western Cape, they're doing their thing too, right? But now for real, if South Africa wants to grow as a country, there's still a lot of work that needs to be done in other provinces, right? Again, I'm not saying Gauteng is perfect. Gauteng is not perfect, guys. I'm not saying it's perfect, but it's better off than other provinces, and that's just a fact. We all know this. Like Western Cape is better off than other provinces. It's a fact. We all know this. So other provinces really need to step it up if we're going to be a shining light again in the world, right? And I feel like other provinces, the different resources that other provinces have, like it can be used for so much good. Like the resources in Limpopo, the resources in Free State, the resources in Eastern Cape, like there's minerals that you can extract in these different provinces that can help forward the province, right? That needs to be worked on. Right, so yeah, if we're gonna move forward as a country, other provinces really need to step up, and that's just it.